Hello everyone and welcome to another Halloween Caesar review. This evening I'm reviewing Tussie Mussie, published by Button Shy and designed by Elizabeth Hargrave, who is getting a lot of praise for her recent game Wingspan. And the illustrations in this game are by Beth Sobel, one of my favorite artists, and she's done work on like the Herbaceous line of games with Pencil First. And so this is a 18 card game, 18 cards within this deck of cards here. And the concept of this game is very, very simple. And it is a fun game mechanic that I don't see too often in games in this kind of I split, you choose type mechanic. So in this game of 18 cards, you're going to shuffle these up, and the gameplay basically consists of drawing 2 cards on your turn, and then you are going to select which of these to place face down and which to place face up for your opponent to choose from. So, and you may want to try to keep face up what you think your opponent will take. Or if you want to do a little bit of bluffing, there may be some bluffing of, ooh, this, this one has a heart, or this has 2 hearts. I'm going to place this one face down, and it may be, oh, this could be really good, but man, they put this one face down, so maybe they want that one, so maybe I'll take it. So it creates kind of an interesting element to the game, as your choice on your turn isn't which one to choose, but it's how do you show these cards to your opponent for them to choose. And then after they choose one, let's say they take this face up marigold, then you're going to take the other unchosen card. Now the other interesting element to this game is that during the gameplay, the face up and face down cards will remain that way throughout the round. And they kind of take on different meaning in that point. Any of the face-up cards in front of you will be in your bouquet. And then any of the face-down cards are called keepsakes. And they're going to score a little bit differently based on where they're at, in their orientation, if they're face-up or face-down. Okay, so the game will continue, so they would go on to the next player, and then they would choose... they would draw 2 cards, choose which to put face down, which to put face up for their opponent to choose. Their opponent would choose one, and they would get the remaining one. And it goes like this until everyone has 4 cards in front of them. And it will be left to right as you gain the cards. They need to go in that order, because these cards also score for adjacency and things of that nature. So then at the end of the game, what you do is you're going to flip these over so you can score them, but you will still keep the keepsakes. You'll kind of pull down. So these were keepsakes and these were in my bouquet. And let's just run through this real quick to kind of show you some of the scoring and how that works. So general scoring, very easy, is you're going to score 1 point per heart. So this would be 3 points for this round. And then I'm going to just look through my flowers here and see what other elements I would score. So I get plus 2 points if you have exactly 2 cards in your bouquet, which I do. So I have 2 here, so that scores me an additional 2 points. So I'm at 3 plus 2, I'm at 5, plus 1 point for each purple card, including this one. So I have actually 3 purple cards, and you'll notice here it says purple card. So it includes the flowers in the bouquet here, as well as my keepsake, which is also purple. So you got the 3 plus the 2 plus 3 more. So we're at 8 now, and then plus 1 for each heart on your adjacent cards. So no heart here, but I do get plus 1 there, so we're at 9. And then for the Snapdragon, before scoring, you may move up to 2 of your cards between your bouquet and keepsakes. So if, I could have swapped if that would have helped, which it could have. I could have swapped this and this, right? Because then that heart would have been close. So that actually helped me would get another point there. And that's it. So there's some different things of swapping cards, or like the marigold that I showed you before. You have to discard one of your cards, so you're only going to be scoring 3. You have the phlox, I believe that's how that's pronounced, which is just 2 points, no effect otherwise there. And I'll show you, so there's pink, purple, yellow, white, some red, +1 for every heart. So basically hearts become worth 2 points. There's another heart, no effect, daisies. And so very, very fun little game with just 18 cards. I believe this is one that was one of the winners of the Gen Cant design submissions from last year. It plays anywhere from 2 to 4 players. They also did just send me, I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but there is a solo variant designed by, I believe, Mike Mullins for this as well, that they're looking to be included. This is coming out on Kickstarter on May 28th, 2019. So just a few days away here. And yeah, so check that out if this is something that looks fun to you. There's, it doesn't take long to play. The rules basically say, when you have 4 cards, the round goes fairly quick. You're going to score that. You score 3 rounds, and that's the game. And it is a great little game. I love the mechanism there, and it's something that we even can play with my kids. And it's kind of a fun element of them. Again, you're not choosing cards, but them deciding, okay, which do I put down, which face down, and then it's like, oh, I hope they don't take what I want. And so it's fun. And there's little sayings, different flowers mean different things apparently when you give them to someone. And so it suggests in the game, as you present to your opponent the 2 choices, to say what's on the bottom of the face-up card. So, we are happy friends, or I am innocent, and different things like that. So that kind of adds can add a fun element to it. I think this is going to be around $10 on Kickstarter, with a free 6-card solo expansion, the Flower Shop. And the retail price of this will be $12, I believe, with the solo expansion being $4, kind of a $4 little add-on expansion. So, $10 for a Kickstarter that includes the expansion for the solo variant, I think is a great little deal. Usually they come here in this, I believe they'll have their own printed cover, but they'll come in something similar to this. The cards will fit in there. Great little travel-sized game. Button Shy has done a great job with the quality of the cards, and yeah, just a great little game. Tussie Mussie coming out on Kickstarter here soon. And that is how Lou sees it.